How's it going, you wonderful trainers? It's Jay, and in today's video we're going to show you 5 different ways to improve the graphical performance of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on your Switch. So if you want to find out how, stay tuned. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is one of the most ambitious Pokemon games ever. GameFreak have given us a massive open world to explore. It's huge and boundless. So many incredible Pokemon to catch and discover. But unfortunately, when the game first came out, fans reported that it was a little bit glitchy, it stuttered a lot, there were lots of frame drops. So in today's video we're going to try and give you 5 ways to make the experience a little bit smoother. Bear in mind, it won't fix all these problems, that's down to GameFreak, but we're going to give you 5 different ways, things that you could try to make it a little bit better. It's almost like taking Pokemon back to its roots by playing the game in portable mode. Yet, all you need to do is grab your console, lift it out the dock, and give it a go handheld. I initially played the game handheld to begin with, so exploring the open area undocked, and whilst it did have a lot of stutter and pop-in, the game feels like it runs far better when it's in handheld mode. As soon as I attempted to play dock and capture footage, there was way more noticeable slowdown. The main reason handheld may work better is the game actually runs natively at a lower 720p resolution, the same as the Switch runs when it's in handheld mode. It won't magically solve all the game's issues when you play handheld, but it should feel smoother. But if you want to play the game docked on your TV or maybe on a second screen, one method that could work is changing the Switch's resolution settings from the maximum crispy 1080p docked to something a little bit lower. This should hopefully stop the console from trying to upscale when it's docked and hopefully run a little bit more consistently on your TV. To do this, all you need to do is go into your Switch settings, select TV output, then change the TV resolution settings down to something like 720p or even the super low 480p if you want that 2006 feel. If you've ever worked in IT or if you've called up IT, then you are bound to have heard the iconic catchphrase,
"Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?"
That's exactly what could be done to improve Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Bear with me, it does actually work. A simple reset. According to Centro Pokemon, a big part of the frame rate issues is actually memory leaks in the game when you're in the more complex areas like big towns and cities. The longer you've been playing, the more memory has been leaked, causing it to go a little bit more sluggish. It won't fix every single issue in the game, but if you start to notice the game going slower as you pour more hours into a session, then all you need to do is hit save and restart your game. It's not ideal, especially if you're one of those key moments, if you're just about to grab a shiny, but it does the trick for now apparently, until it can be patched out. And speaking of saving, another way to keep the game running more stable in the vastness of the Paldea region would be to disable autosave. Players have been reporting that when the game tries to autosave whilst you're on the move, there's noticeable chug and slowdown. To disable autosave, all you need to do is open the game menu, select options, scroll down to where it says autosave and set it to off. Hopefully that should improve your Pokemon experience. It won't get rid of all the glitches, but it should feel a little bit smoother when you're walking around because it's not trying to autosave. But remember to stop and manually save from time to time. One final way that could potentially make running around and exploring Paldea a little bit more stable is by taking the L. What? Yes, all you need to do is press and hold the ZL shoulder button to zoom into your character. The graphical performance has led a lot of fans to blame the Switch hardware for the game's performance, that the Switch console just can't handle this vast open world. But really, I feel it's more of the game's engine issue, maybe a fine-tuning issue, maybe the developers just didn't have enough time to fix up the game. The Switch can handle loads of big games like Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but these games had far more development time to really fine-tune the experience. Scarlet and Violet maybe had a little bit of a shorter window to hit. So there we go, 5 different ways to improve your Pokemon Scarlet and Violet journey. It won't fix all these graphical glitches and pop-in and frame rate issues necessarily, but it should make the game run just a little bit smoother when you're on the move. Did any of these tips work for you guys? Do you have any other ideas, any other suggestions to improving the Pokemon experience? Be sure to let us know with a comment. How are you finding the Pokemon game? Are you enjoying Pokemon? Do you love Pokemon? Be sure to join the conversation on our Discord. If you want to see more videos like this, more Nintendo, more Pokemon, more geeky videos, the subscribe button looks like this. And before you move on to the next video, be sure to check out our exclusive merch, geeky and gaming designs voted for by you. Links are in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. And there we go. Paldea awaits. Hope you guys have an amazing Pokemon journey, and thank you so much for watching. See you later.